So today topic is value listener builder. So value listener builder. So here using the value listener builder, rebuild the part of UI in the response to change the value listenable object. For example, in the set state, this is we done the one application with the counter app with the set state. So here this is a counter variable and this is a way of increment the counter app and decrement the counter variable. So once the counter is decremented, this value we write into the set state. That meaning is the value once you any value change into the set state, it will inform to the build method. This meaning is the build method is rebuild again, and those value what is the counter value, this is update into the text widget. Okay, so here using the value listener builder, we are not using the set state, but instead of rebuild the total rebuild method, only build the specific widget only. Okay, the specific widget. No need to build all the widgets. So which one is need to build? Those widgets only we can build the widget. Okay, so that is the value listener builder. I will take a separate counter app with value listenable listen builder. This is a new file and I will create a name, the counter app with value first is stateful. So here we can take a stateless widget. Okay, so because of not required the stateful for this, if you take the stateful also there is no problem. Okay, let's say I'll take a stateful also. And the stateful, the stateful widget. So here the value listener builder is this is a one widget. This widget, how the text widget, other widgets is there. The value listener builder also one widget. Okay, this widget is particularly useful when you have a value that can change over time and want to update the UI based on those changes without having to use a set state. Without having the set state, we can update the UI. Okay. So how its work is the value listener builder first. As per the previously counter app is there, right? The counter app is, so here we took the integer as a counter variable. Okay. So like that only we'll take a one variable here. That is this is a step one. Which value you need to update and that after update. So we need to render those particular widget. First of all, create a value notifier with an initial value. Okay, so how the previously int we are counter equal to is 0 as per the stateful widget counter up with the stateful widget. So here we'll take the counter is a 0. So similar kind of thing here will will initialize the variable with a value notifier. This is the value notifier. Inside the value notifier here will tell that what type of data type of the counter. Counter is the data type is integer. Okay, so counter equal to value notifier. So initially 0. This is way of initialize the initial counter value. And again the same code what is there here. So I'll copy the same code of the scaffold, same code, scaffold and increment screen design. I'll go to this here. I'll remove this one. Yeah, and increment and decrement two functions is there, and that also will copy. The two functions are a copy. After the scaffold, after this method added here. Okay, so here this is a design I copied from there. The title is counter app with value listenable builder. So this is it, one button, text button. The action is increment, and this is a value, and this is a decrement. Okay, and next one is I will remove the set state here. I will remove the set state here. Okay, so here the counter value, which is a which widget we need to rebuild, this one. This one will wrap into the one builder that is called as a value legend builder. That is a method called as value legend builder. Click on the text and the build. I will write a wrap with a one builder. Okay, but here I will wrap with a widget. That widget I will write like a value listenable builder. Okay, so let me write above. It will get a total definition of the builder. Value listenable builder. This is a builder. So which value you are going to listen? This counter, right? Just directly give the counter. Once the counter will change, so it will build this particular UI. Okay, so this particular UI. This is a child. This is a value. This is a content. Here, which is I'm going to load this text only. That is, I will place into here. Put a return. This is this. I will remove this one from here to here. The simple. So here this meaning is once the counter value changes, only build this particular part only, not the total build method. So that is the beauty of the value listener builder. So in the value listener builder, major properties called the value listenable and builder. The builder is which UI you are going to load inside the value listener builder, and when the builder will call based on the value listenable. Okay, this is a value. Once a value changes, this build will rebuild that again and update with the no value. That value is we can directly take like value. This value, see, this is a value. So this value is holding the total value. For example, if it's a string, it will load the only string value. Now the value is a integer because of the value listener builder is a type is integer. Okay, is integer. Okay, so this is a value listener builder. This part is done, but after increment decrement, what will happen? See, The counter is a listenable counter dot value just plus plus. No need to render in the set state. Okay, similar like that. The counter dot value is a minus minus. So, okay, so this is way of increment decrement the value without set state and without rebuild the this particular method. So once the value changes, this value listener builder is listening and build the particular part. So this is a value listener builder. Okay, using the value listener builder, we are increment decrement the value. Okay, increment decremented value display into the text widget. So without using the set state, without rebuilding the build method, that is a value listener builder. The main dot first import value listener builder and here's counter up with this is initial screen and run return on NSD macro. See, you can see this one. We call the listener builder only. The build method is called only one places. The build method called here only. And after this, every changes, it change the listenable build only. Counter listenable called. You can see here. So it's not rebuilding the total widget. So that is a beauty of the value listener builder. Okay. So this is a basic, see, this is a before going to the state management. This is a basic thing of the value listener builder. So we need, this is that.